Boogie2988 has completely lost his mind. So for anybody who hasn't been aware of the insane drama that's happened over the last couple weeks, first off, Boogie got himself into drama because he shilled a crypto scam from a company literally titled Pump.Fund. Do I really need to say anymore? Boogie ended up defending this whole situation, saying that he was going to use the money to pay for his cancer treatment. And this is when another popular content creator and also extremely controversial this week, Destiny, had something to say. He looked into Boogie talking about his cancer and ultimately came to the conclusion that he doesn't think he actually has it. Boogie ended up getting confronted about this on stream and refused to show any kind of proof that he has cancer, leading us to what happened yesterday. So the stream actually begins with Boogie admitting that he did lie, but he is still holding the claim that he has been treated for a cancer diagnosis this whole time, but that he hasn't gotten the official diagnosis that says cancer. But if you're being treated for cancer for 2 whole years, you have to have some sort of diagnosis. Boogie says that he's getting blood tests done and taking medication, but those also don't explicitly sound like cancer treatment to me. In fact, I think that can apply to just about any medical issue. For example, maybe being extremely obese. But I think he's realized that he's dug himself a pretty deep grave at this point. And I don't even know if he intended to do this, but he ended up admitting that his doctor never said the word cancer. In fact, he said that he got that from Google.
In the video, told by my doctor that I have polycythemia vera, and we're treating you for polycythemia vera.
He might have uttered those words, maybe. He might, I know, I'm sure he said polycythemia, maybe. And he might have even said polycythemia vera. He never told you that you had cancer, though.
That's fair. That's true. I had to Google that.
Which is what we thought.
Oh my God.
This is what people like Keemstar were trying to make him admit over a week ago, but he stood strong and said that his doctor said he had cancer. And so with that one lie, basically the whole house of cards falls apart. He admits flat out that he basically just wanted the sympathy from the whole thing, which is obviously super low behavior, but it's not super surprising coming from him. It's so disappointing to see the fall from grace, because I remember a time on the internet when everybody was rooting for him. There was a time when he at least claimed that his goal was to lose weight, and so many people came to support him. But now we've reached a time where basically nobody can even find a point to support him on. It seems like the more he speaks to defend himself, the worse things get. And I feel like at this point, he's just trying to get any sort of sympathy he can get. He gets called out for this quite a few times by Destiny on stream, but it's pretty clear that he's just a manipulator. He's basically trying to use every trick in the book to get himself out of taking accountability. But it seems like he's going to do everything except for actually give the money back that he stole from his own fans, because it doesn't feel like it's a genuine apology from him, especially how quick he is to switch up the attitude. He comes on the stream at first looking all sad and upset, like he's finally willing to admit things, but then the second it seems like nobody's really buying it, he flips a switch and he's super aggressive. There's a point in the stream when he talks about ending it all in Roblox, which is of course an extremely serious topic, which is why I'm pretty hesitant in him bringing that up, because I would think that cancer is also something very serious, and he's proven now that he's willing to lie or jump the gun on something like that. And there was even a story by a YouTuber called Nerd City on the TBH podcast. Apparently there was a rumor that back in the day iDubbbz was going to make a content cop on Boogie, and Boogie went around telling just about every content creator that if this video gets made on him, he's basically going to end it all in Minecraft. And so it's really difficult to take him serious when he's trying to talk about this.
I said it wasn't. That's a lie. I'm just saying there are probably people out there watching this right now who are struggling with impulses. And if you're one of them, stick it out.
My God, you were never Sato. You love yourself way too much to ever okay? You're way too narcissistic.
Hey, I don't self-harm. I don't self-harm.
Whoa.
Okay, well, that was what my joke was going to be. I was going to any more than stuffing your mouth full with a cheeseburger. Like, that's what I was going to say. But yeah, if you want to say, yeah.
Destiny doesn't let this slip at all and says that basically the only way he'd harm himself is by eating a cheeseburger. And following this up, I don't think I can show it on YouTube, but Boogie ends up going to the kitchen, finding a sharp object. He holds it in the air and says that this is what you wanted, and then the stream ends. Of course, if anybody genuinely has those kinds of feelings, you should never do it. There is always help and it can always get better. But in Boogie's case, it just feels like another manipulation tactic. He's proven time and time again that he's willing to do literally anything for sympathy. I think that regardless of the situation, it's just unhealthy for him to be on the internet now. I know that he claims he can't go out and get a real job because of all the money he's made off of YouTube, but if his fans have been scammed, he's used cancer for attention, and now it's affecting his own mental health, it's just better for him to just disappear. Being a creator is a really big responsibility because so many people look up to you. So many people are going to fall for what you say or be influenced by what you do. And even though it seems like nobody's influenced by Boogie anymore, people did buy into his crypto project. And so I think he's just proven that he's not stable enough to hold that responsibility. And I don't really know how he could ever make a comeback from something like this. It's pretty bad. I don't think I've ever seen a creator lie this much. And it's one thing to be genuinely remorseful, but I just don't get that from him. But let me know your thoughts. Most of the people that get recommended these videos aren't actually subscribed to the channel. So if you want to hear more, hit that button. And yeah, peace out.